Well, good morning, everybody. We are back home from our Disney cruise, and today is Monday, November the 10th, and it's a very exciting day. It is currently 10:16 in the morning. I have a whole list of things I want to do today, but I think the most important thing on my list is going to be in about 44 minutes. I have a job interview. I'm so excited. I'm really nervous, but I'm so excited because it's not in a call center, so it's not work that I've done before exactly, but it's work that I know my skill set that I have developed over the last several years will directly apply to. But also, when I was in grad school and I did my capstone project for my MBA, I wrote a whole project for my capstone, and I needed actual hard data that I couldn't get from a privately or from a private organization like Advent Health or Orlando Health. I needed publicly available information to do my capstone because I needed hard data. So I used HCA Hospital, that whole system, to build my capstone project, and I was so proud of it, and I worked really hard on it, and I was really passionate about it. And this job interview is with HCA, and so it feels like, I don't know, not like it's coming completely full circle, but wouldn't it be so cool? I'm so excited. I'm really nervous. I would really, really, really like to have this job. I think I want to learn more about it in the interview. I printed out the job description. I've taken some notes, and I've got some questions that I want to ask. It's only supposed to be a 30-minute phone interview, and it's supposed to be at 11. So she's going to call me. They have texted me her name, so I know who I'm supposed to be talking to. I'm really anxious, really excited, a little bit nervous. The worst thing they can say is no, we're not going to proceed with another interview, or we're not going to hire you. But it has been a really long time, at least in my mind. I have been applying nonstop since the end of August, when I found out that I was going to be losing my job. Because if you don't know, I talk about it all the time. I learned that I was going to be part of a reduction in force. I was laid off officially in September. So I learned near the end of August that my position in that project was essentially going to be ended prematurely, just for reasons that are not exactly under anybody's control. So it's nobody's fault, but it's been really tough for me. I've been busy in the meantime. I found lots and lots of things for myself to do. I painted the dining room, for crying out loud. And then between that and now, I went to Alaska for a month. I went on a cruise, and now I'm home, and things are going to start settling down. However, this week I would like to start decorating for Christmas, because we had Halloween on a Friday. I was going to decorate on Saturday, but I boarded a Disney cruise that day. You just watched those videos. So I regret nothing, but the house is not decorated, and it's the 10th of November, and usually I like to have everything up by now so that I can enjoy it. But I think everything is going the way that it's meant to. I know that. I'm still trying to find peace with it. But even just having an interview after almost 250 job applications and however many months of applying, it just feels so, I don't know, I guess I just feel relieved to finally have at least an interview. It's better than all of the rejections or the silence that I was getting. So to finally hear back from somebody, and for this position to be something that I feel like not only could I do and do well, but I would enjoy it, and it's for an organization that I know a lot about because I spent 2 years working on my capstone project, and I dove so deep into this company, and I'm so excited about it. So I hope it goes well. This morning Anthony helped me, and we did kind of get the ball rolling on the Christmas decorations, because we have swapped out our Halloween coffee mugs for Christmas coffee mugs. We do seasonal ones. We have Halloween, fall ones, and then we have Christmas ones, and then we have our all the time mugs. So this morning I'm drinking out of a Tervis mug, which is not a big deal because tomorrow I get to have my coffee, or even tonight I get to have my coffee out of a Christmas coffee mug, which is really thrilling. So today is Monday. We actually got home from our cruise on Saturday. My friends stayed here Saturday night and they flew home yesterday morning. We just got home on Saturday and had a really, really good time watching Hallmark Christmas movies. And I made grasshoppers because I feel like we kind of got hooked on those on the cruise. But it was a really relaxing day coming home and like just kind of zenning out, rotting on the couch for a day. And then yesterday I did some homework. We watched a bunch of football because I have not done homework in over a week. I got all my homework done before we left. And like now I've got more stuff that's due Tuesday. I actually had some stuff that was due last night. So that was really important for me to do yesterday. And so I didn't vlog Saturday or Sunday. So today is Monday. We're going to vlog today. I'm going to go grocery shopping. So let me kind of walk you through my to-do list. The first thing on my to-do list was swap the coffee mugs. That's done. Thank you, Anthony. Second on my to-do list is my interview. In the meantime, I've been taking notes on my the job description. I've got some questions written out, and now I have my grocery shopping list ready. So I need to go grocery shopping, but I'm going to do that after my interview. I need to clean the kitchen because Mom is off work tomorrow. Tomorrow is Veterans Day here in the United States. She works for the VA hospital, so she gets Veterans Day off, which is totally appropriate. I think, especially if you've got a United States military veteran in your family, I feel like you should get the day off work to observe them and their sacrifice and their families. Like, even family members make sacrifices. And my mom's dad was in the Navy. My Uncle Ben was in the Army. And if you didn't know, here's a fun fact about me. I was almost in the Marine Corps. They recruited me for their marching band when I was in high school. And I came so close to signing that piece of paper. And my mom and dad just were kind of like, I don't know that it's the safest decision for you, just because I was smaller at the time and I, am a female, and I think it's really, really tough for women in the United States military. I can't speak for other nations' armed forces, but you hear some really horrific things that happen to women, and my parents just didn't want to risk that happening to me. So I did not join the military. I do kind of regret that, not being in the Marine Corps. I think about it every now and then, like, what if I had made that decision? Anyway. After I clean the kitchen, I'm going to do some more homework, because the rest of my homework is not due actually until tomorrow night at midnight, so Tuesday night. But I have an exam, a test that I have to take, so I'd like to get everything done except the test, and then I can take the test tomorrow. So I've got a lot of homework I need to do, because it's like however many assignments. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's not so bad. 4 more assignments, part of a core competency thing, the exam, and then discussion replies, which I should be able to do. So it's not so bad, but I should be able to finish most of that today. I might not be able to get everything done today, but I'm going to leave the exam and probably the core competency stuff for tomorrow. But if I can get 4 assignments done today, that would be awesome. So that's most of my to-do list for today. I've got to scoop the litter box because tomorrow is trash day. We did not run the robot vacuum last night, and I'd like to do that tonight. So we need to kind of prep the floor, get the chairs up and everything. Where was I going with the Mom Veterans Day thing? Mom is not working tomorrow. I need to clean the kitchen. That's where I'm going. Okay, looping back to that. We'll pick up that thread. So Mom is not working tomorrow. She has the day off. So she's going to be home baking pies all day tomorrow. So I need to clean the kitchen so she's got a space on all of the countertops to spread out and cover in stuff. Because when she bakes, it's a whole production. She's not making one pie. My mom usually will bake. If she's doing a whole day of baking, she'll make 30 pies in a day. And she said yesterday she wants to shoot for 40 tomorrow. She's got some things that she wants to get done tomorrow, and I just want to make sure she's got a clear path, because if she wakes up tomorrow and she starts baking at 7, I don't want her to have to clean the kitchen first. If she wants to start baking, I just want her to be able to start baking and get into it. I don't want her to have to clean the kitchen, especially since I've got the time. So it's 10:29 and I've got 30 minutes before the interview. I'm actually gonna go ahead and start cleaning the kitchen because I've got my grocery list ready. After the interview, I'm gonna head out to the store. So if I can be productive in the meantime, that'd be awesome. So I'm gonna get started. Obviously, I'm not home anymore, obviously. I am in the parking lot at Aldi. I've got my grocery list. I'm ready to go shopping. So the interview was just with a recruiter. So it was not like an official interview. However, she's going to send my resume over to the hiring manager. So I hope that I get a second one. I hope. I'm hopeful. I'm excited, honestly. I would really love to have this job. But in the meantime, there's nothing I can do. So I'm going to go grocery shopping, because we need a lot of groceries today. First stop in Aldi when you come in the door is the produce. And I've got actually a bunch of the produce on my list already. And some stuff that I didn't have on the list, like peeled garlic. It's a nice hack. And there's the butternut squash. I think I'm just gonna get one. I'm getting some turkey and sliced cheese for sandwiches. I'm doing really well here. The only thing I haven't found so far is the fresh thyme, but I think we might even have some of that growing at the house, so we may not need it. But so far, so good. I did reasonably well in there. I did not get the thyme, and I did not get the breakfast sausage patties, because they didn't have any. They didn't even have a space for them. And then I did not get the orzo. The pecorino romano, the butter crisco, the tortilla chips are all on my Publix list. And I can probably get the thyme there. I think we actually might have some growing at home. I think I might have said that, but these I can do without. The orzo we might do rice instead, maybe, if I can't find it. And then all of this over here is my Sam's Club list. So I actually did pretty well. I'm also gonna pick Emma up a sub from Publix. But I made friends with a couple in there who are big fans of the Aldi gluten-free baking mix, and they didn't have it. I was also looking for one. It's not on my list, but I made a pumpkin spice coffee cake the day we left for the cruise, like embarkation day. So I made that for breakfast, and I baked it wrong. So we didn't get to eat the whole thing because the middle of it was not cooked. The outside of it was. It was too deep. I put it in a pan that was too small. So I was gonna get another one to try to make up for the baking error, and they didn't have one here. It's fine. It is not the end of the world, because we don't need it. But I am gonna head to Sam's Club now, and I've also added another errand to my list. So Aldi is done, Sam's is next, and then we need to get fuel. And then after Sam's Club, if we need to, we will go by Publix. No, we have to. We have to go by Publix because Emma wants a pub sub. So Sam's Club, gas station, Publix. Let's do it. I am already winning at Sam's Club. I've got beef sticks for Anthony, and they're all gluten-free. I'm getting 3 different kinds for him to try. We've got another surge protector. It's a set of 2. They're just like the ones we already have, but I want to put one more in the couch. A box of fruit snacks because Anthony and Thomas ate all of them while we were on the cruise, and more rice. I'm gonna try these new seasonings. I've never seen them before, but they sound great. This and some bagged tuna for Mom. But I have to go back to the entrance because there's a beautiful Christmas sweater that I sent a picture to Emma, and she's like, ooh, I love it. It is fully embroidered, which Emma loves, and it is $14.86. So I feel like I can't say no. It's so cute. Look at that happy little gingerbread man. I've also got some paper plates, and then when I was in that aisle, I grabbed some trash bags because we are nearly out at home, and the Ziploc bags are on sale right now, like instant savings, like $3 to $5 off. So I've got gallon freezer, I've got quart freezer on the other side, and I've got sandwich. I'm also gonna get some more sparkling water because I didn't get enough clearly at the other place, and then a box of crackers over there also on instant savings. Maybe I should have got the big cart because it's getting full, but I'm nearly there. The only thing they don't have so far is the Chobani creamer. It's really disappointing, not surprising, but I need to go check out the produce for the romaine lettuce and the carrots. So I finished at Sam's and I'm now at the gas station. Sam's was crazy. I ended up using like the cashier to check out, which I never do. I always do the self-checkout, and now I understand why I do that, because I thought I've got a huge cart full of stuff. It'll just be easier to like move it all over into another cart with the other, like with the cash register or cashier at the register. I was wrong. They broke my eggs. So I know when I picked up the box was not wet. The eggs were not broken. And I think what happened was one of them, because there were two people helping, one of them just like jammed her hand inside the box and broke one of the eggs. I didn't make a fuss because I didn't even know about it till I got it to the car, because I didn't touch anything, but I didn't know about it till I got it to the car, and it had dripped over everything. So I've got cleanup to do when I get home. And also the car is just filled with stuff. This is the most money I've spent at Sam's Club in a really long time in like one purchase. I got a lot of stuff that we needed though. I've got stuff to make dog food. I got chicken because we're gonna be cooking food at home. I got ground beef. So I got some expensive stuff. A lot of stuff we needed. It's gonna be work to unload the car though. And now I'm at the gas station getting fuel. And apparently 1:47 in the afternoon is when everybody else also wants to get fuel. It was impossible to find a pump. I had to like circle the parking lot or the gas station for a while to find one. It's annoying, but we're getting fuel now. So I brought the groceries home and I had help unloading the car and putting everything away. And now I'm outside trimming my roses. I want to show you the ones I've cut off. Probably not going to do anything with them just because they're at the end of their life, but they're so pretty. Look at this. So we had one red rose, one white one yellow one, and then this one branch of 3 pink ones. Aren't they pretty? You know, I might take them inside anyway. They're just so stunning. And they smell nice too. So I have decided that since I have these roses, and I don't really have anything planned for them, and they're kind of on their way out anyway, I'm gonna make some rose water. Or I'm gonna try to make some rose water with them. Because they are really fragrant roses, because they're not store-bought, you know, we grew these at home. They are super fragrant. So I'm gonna go ahead and peel all the flower or the petals off and rinse them. And then we will let them sit in some water in the fridge for a few days. But I want to rinse them first, and I think I'm just going to use all of them. I'm not going to use this petal. Some of these don't look so great, but I'm not going to not use the red ones. But one of the holiday cocktails I want to make this year is going to use rose water. And I would much rather try to make it myself than buy it. Look how pretty this guy is. I did a quick Google search, so I don't really know what I'm doing, but I know you gotta rinse the flower petals. I know there's 2 methods. So you could basically use distilled water on the stove and boil it or simmer it for a little while. I'm gonna do a cold infusion just because I feel like with coffee and everything else, it just seems like it's a more gentle flavor, and Mom is not really big on rose water, but I want to have some for my cocktail, so I'm going to try a cold infusion, but hope that it's going to be a little less powerful than if we were to simmer it on the stove. I'm sure you could buy this and it would be much easier than trying to make it yourself. But I'm just going to try to make it myself because I've never made it before. I've got the flower petals, and they are not, like, we don't use pesticides on them. They just thrive in our yard. They're so happy. So also, I'm probably using way too much water, but like I said, I'd rather have a more diluted flavor. I'm using my French press for this, my coffee French press. So let's get all these guys in here. There. And I'm not going to plunge it all the way down to the bottom, but I do want to give myself some more space with the plunger because it just takes up so much space in the fridge. So I'm only going to push it about halfway down, and then this will go in the fridge. It is now much later in the evening, 7:45 p.m. to be exact. We are saying farewell to the kitchen, goodbye, because they are going to stop making this show. I think the last one is in December, which is sad. I cooked dinner, and it was not just all of this chicken. Emma is eating the leftovers of the lemon chicken orzo, but I did not use orzo. I used arborio rice because it's gluten-free. So you'll have to let me know what you think. Mom really liked it, and Anthony and I really liked it. It was really yummy, but I didn't make enough chicken to go with it. I made enough for us to eat tonight, but we've got more leftover rice than we do chicken, so I just cooked the rest of the chicken. Well, it's Monday, so it's the wrong day of the week, but it is that time of the day. Well, the kitchen is clean. The trash has been taken out because tomorrow's trash day. Bruce is running downstairs. I'm closing out the vlog tonight in the library because Anthony is taking a shower. But I did have a relatively good day. I did not get any homework done. So tomorrow is going to be a very, very, very homework heavy day. I also did not edit a vlog today. I'm trying not to be frustrated about not getting things done. Not exactly succeeding, but it's fine. And since I'm in here in the library, I actually need to take care of everything in here. I need to finish unpacking from our cruise. I need to do laundry. I need to reset in here. I would like to finish cleaning the house so that I can start decorating for Christmas. That might be a this weekend thing, I don't know. But I'm just going to take it one day at a time. I did have a really productive day. We needed so many groceries, and I managed to get so many groceries purchased and brought home and everything put away, and the kitchen is clean and everything is organized to the best of my ability at this point in time. Tomorrow, Mom will be home baking all day, so that'll be nice to have her at the house. I know she's excited to not work tomorrow. I guess last week, while she was on vacation, things at work just kind of did not go well. I will say that. I imagine that's very frustrating for her. I know it would be very frustrating for me, but anyway. Monday is over. I'm gonna actually go brush my teeth and go to bed. I did break a nail, really, really bad tonight, moving one of the chairs. Because when we run our robot vacuum, I like to move as much stuff out of the way as much as I can. And I broke a nail, really bad, deep down into the quick, and it is very tender. Not the end of the world, it's the finger that I use the most. It's my right pointer finger, and it's way down in there. It did not bleed, but it did bleed. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm trying to focus on the good things that came out of today, and it's a good thing that I did all the things that I did. Tomorrow I'm just gonna continue working on the to-do list of the things that I did not get done today that I wanted to do today. So tomorrow will be homework and hopefully editing, but we'll see how that goes. So I'm gonna say goodnight. Thanks for watching this first vlog back home. It is really nice to be home. There's cat hair on my, hope that wasn't in the camera, but it is really nice to be home. I love vacation. We had a wonderful vacation, but it's always nice to come home, just to be home, because I love my home. I really do. And it's just so comfortable being here, being home. Anyway, thanks for watching. You guys will see me in another video really soon.